So, oh, come on now. My phone is tripping this morning. But I have to go to work because I'm doing someone's hair that's coming from out of state. I don't even know if that's my ride or anything. So, it smells raw out here. But I guess the good thing is that the weather is good for my nose because I have not been feeling good, and for some reason I don't like being sick. Some people probably do, but I sure don't. So I'm coming. I don't mind walking. Walking is good. I said walking is good. Yeah. Huh? No, that's the address, but it's more than one entrance. It would have taken me quarter of a mile to walk to the front. It would take me quarter of a mile to walk to the front. This is the front. It goes all the way around curveball. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
Good. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
Woo. I'm kind of glad they gave us some rain. Yeah, the universe decided to give us some rain because I was not surviving. I thought about start planning to move to a warmer climate. DC's getting worse.
Especially down south. You definitely don't want to be down there.
Well, no, I'm from the islands of Jamaica, so
okay.
Your body is used to.
Right. How long you been here?
Oh, I've been here since 6 years old, back and forth, but you know. I'm used to my good old tropical. Love the water. Love green grass.
Right.
Love fresh air. It's been the worst dryness we had for this week, and then we got the rain yesterday and today, which is kind of good because my face is swollen because I've been taking all kind of allergy, sinus, one of them, pills, and my throat decided, I have to be boiling water on the pot just to breathe because I cough. Everything is dry. And one of the reasons is because I don't eat meat, and the month of December I was eating meat like I have no business. So I'm back to my raw food. Yeah, I'm back to eating my raw food. No, it's making it right. You're making it right. Yeah, it's giving you falls. Okay, guys. So if you guys. So this is my morning vlog. I said I was going to do morning vlog and I'm going to do the night vlog, but I might not do night vlogs sometimes. Let me see if I can get my better side. My eyes are still puffy. Day one on the client that's coming all the way from Alabama. And today I'm wearing another one of the accessories. I has just been wearing these accessories now for a while since I had cut my hair, because I had shaved the back of my hair and the side of my hair, so I decided to start wearing these accessories more because it's necessary. So I'm still on my raw juice this morning. I noticed that my throat got a little bit better this morning when I got up, but then when I go to work, I'm just gonna have to set up a big pot of water to boil slowly throughout the day, because I have to tackle a important hair style from one of my client that's from Jamaica, but she currently moved to Alabama, and she drove 12 hours to come to Washington, D.C. to get her hair done. So that is the battle that I'm facing the next couple of days. And I don't like to be, at least I don't have a cold, because if I had a cold, I would have just stayed home. I try to tell people, I think the older we get is the more symptoms that we develop. But then again, the millennials is developing, the younger youth is developing a lot of different symptoms also. So I guess I'm grateful that it's just minor for me and nothing major for me, you know. So happy Sunday. Yeah, straight across. Happy Sunday. And I hope some of you guys are at church today. In our building, we have a church. So even when I don't go to church on Sundays, there's church here in the building. Right here, right here. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Have a happy Sunday.
You too. Happy Sunday.
All right. Take care
Now let me go put a pot of soup on the stove. Take care now.
All right. Take care.
So I'm going to put some vegetable soup on the stove today. Oh, let me lock it properly. And I'm going to have myself a nice, good soup. Oh, is that her? No, that's not her. Oh, there she go. Hey. Did you park good enough? You parked good enough, ma'am?
Huh?
Did you park good enough? So did you get a phone call or a text last night when you left?
It text me saying they're gonna call me. When I was in there, they gonna call me and text me tomorrow same time.
Huh?
He was gonna call me and text me tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a hard working guy, so. Oh.
I know I haven't made it home yet. I just want to checking on you, see if you're okay.
Caring is sharing, right?
Yep.
You
seem sweet.
Hmm?
You seem sweet.
Yeah,
be careful now.
The sweet mans are the one you gotta be careful on. The nice
my grandma
one.
saying, that's what I was talking to in the car. Be careful, Latoya. Be careful. You hear me? I told you to go down there to go.
I mean, well, you know, Joseph is a nice guy as far as I know him. But I'm gonna be honest to you. I know a lot of history with Joseph. I know Joseph for 7 years.
Yeah, he go through a lot of girls.
Do he go through a lot of girls?
I can tell.
I can't give you that information. He's gonna have to be the one to give you that information.
He do.
Huh?
He do.
You're asking me?
I know. He do.
Look. With my male friends, I really can't give. Look, I roll with the guys, I roll with the girls, so I can't give information about my male friends to a woman that he got an interest in.
I'm not interested in a relationship or a sexual way. I want a male.
But the men say to you that he's only interested in having a casual affair with a woman. So you step into the lion's den. If a man is going to tell you that he's into a casual relationship, no relationship, just a casual relationship, I'm going to leave him alone if that's not what I want. You know? So let me tell you something. You're 29 years old, right?
20, I'm about to be 29.
It's about to be 29 years old. Don't worry. Wisdom is going to kick in. And when your wisdom kick in, you will realize one day what Nicole said. Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
I promise.
The guy is handsome. He's charming.
He is.
He's a teacher. He can talk a talk. He gives you a good smile.
My daddy, a freak. My daddy.
So at the end of the day, come on now. Are you serious? At the end of the day, woman is not stupid.
I bet you $50. Bet me, come on now.
You're gonna bet me $50.
Yeah, 6 months, $50.
6 months, $50.
Was shaking on it?
No. I can't give you a handshake on, guys, I'm here at the shop. Now, some people don't know why I start doing the morning blogs and the night blogs on my on my YouTube. I am a YouTube partner. And I did get a letter from YouTube.
Oh, you have to start doing your video.
I got to keep up with my little paychecks that I get from them. So in order for me to keep up with my paychecks.
Mine because I'm having surgery.
Oh yeah, you should. You should. So I'm tired. Look, I don't have a good side this morning. I don't know if I have a good side or a bad side. I just know that either way, my face is still swollen from.
I can't tell.
You can't tell. I can. I'm used to. I'm looking at the sides.
Oh.
I know my client is saying that
right here.
because I got a high cheekbone and stuff.
Right here,
yeah, it's like I'm water tension, but I got something for that. But
for water.
Oh shoot, I'm hitting the gym as soon as I finish your hair. I don't know. I'm a platinum VIP, so I don't know if you want to tag along if you're a gym person, but I'm hitting the gym today after your hair.
I'm supposed to go to the gym.
I'm a gym rat. I'm an exercise rat. So I get more out of exercising. Releasing.
I'm having some little flare. I need to talk to my doctor soon.
The weather down here is different.
I'm having some flare-ups down there.
Oh, okay. I'm live.
Oh.
I'm live. She's so fast. I thought you knew I was live when I had the camera in my hand. Yeah, I'm live. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I was just playing.
Yeah, you gotta be more not too personal when you're on a live chat. But anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna blog my mornings and sometime during my day, live, because it's just something that I have to do to keep up until I can start editing my video. My camera got messed up, so I wasn't editing for probably a year because. That's how it works. Anyway, yesterday was a quite interesting day at the end of the night with the females. I have females clients yesterday, and how many male clients? One. And the females really was tackling the one male client last night. I thought that was so disgusting. But I know the brother for probably 7 years, so I know some of his trials and his arrows. But a lot of times, what I tell people, when you are hurt from a outcast, and I call it outcast. People call it situations, I call it outcast. When you're hurt from an outcast of your past and you are a good person, some people don't get over it. Some people do not get over it. And people have to learn to get over it. You're not going to really get over certain things that happen to you. Scar, the word scar is a very dangerous word to use.
You think so?
Yes.
If
those are man-made words. No. A scar is when somebody really cuts your ass, or when the doctor cuts your ass and leave a scar there.
An emotional scar.
Emotional scar my ass. Emotional is a substance that dissolve. It's not a solution. No. An emotion is a dissolve. It goes in, it goes out.
I just feel that you have to put I have to learn this the hard way. When you put yourself out there, you get hurt. You gotta sometimes pray about it. But
if you know who you are, you're not gonna put yourself out there to get hurt, because hypothetically you already know what you're going to deal with once you set your boundaries, your standards, and if you don't want to suffer the consequences, because there's going to be consequences for your action of how you line yourself up. And at the end of the day, it's 3 things I live by. My standard. And I know my limits. And because I know my limits, if my consequence is going into a elevation of down, because I don't want my consequences to go elevate down. My life is to upgrade. not to decrease my life, but to upgrade my life. So it's like when you're really looking at the possibilities on how you deal with life itself, to me, dealing with life itself is to make sure that you are not going to have certain defend. Okay, I'll say defense. You have your defense team. You have your quarterback, and then you have your offense and your running back.
No, but no football.
You don't know about football. I'm always a defense.
Okay.
I'm always a defense. Okay, because I never have a running back, because running backs to me is like a fast runner. They are thirsty in life, and they don't humble theirself. A quarterback, to me, is like a standoff person that just kind of they confused. A quarterback is confused because when the quarterback gets the ball, okay, the kicker kicks the ball, the quarterback gets the ball, majority of the quarterbacks, and then the quarterback's job is to protect the ball, but the quarterback can be very confusing because the quarterback got to watch out for the other team that's in front and behind all four areas. Mm-hmm. You get me?
I get it. So.
And they got to give it to the running back because the runner got to hit the goal. The defense is to block everything that comes around them. That's what defense is. Life is like a football.
Oh, I've been losing.
Huh? You say you'll be losing. Life is like a football, and a lot of people don't know. Sometime when you kick it, the ball, and if you notice, sometime with the ball, even when you kick the ball, it stays at the line, right? And then the other team might kick the ball to bring it back over to their side. And it might be on the 50-yard line, like, yo, it's like, it's not over the line, but it's just there. Life is like a football. So that was a quite interesting night.
It was. I learned some things.
Oh, it was an exciting morning, but a quite interesting night.
We learned some things.
Oh, I learned a lot from yesterday. I absolutely.
How they actually think and how they actually carry stuff by the conversation we had.
Well, I know how men think.
I'm still young.
I think my job is I learned to be so humble. And I learned to be so appreciative of what God have brought in my life where man is concerned. And at the end of the day, you might think that the word patient is to be used as an adverb, as a subject, as a pronoun, as a noun. Some people use patient as a noun because people name patient, right?
Yeah.
I just think that the more I learn humanity is the more I see how selfish we are in life to others.
That's true.
And how I don't even know what other words to say. Human beings are so selfish.
I'm not even realizing that they're being.
It's just like the guy said last night. What he said last night, he likes to deal with women. He don't want to be in a relationship. For 9 years, he have not got a relationship. He was just fucking. That's, excuse my French, it's Sunday, but, you know, he was just sleeping with someone, and that's all his demeanor was, is to sleep with someone.
And now it's a habit that he.
And now it's a habit.
That's why.
Women have trained man for years and spoil man and make man think that that is acceptable.
And it's not.
because of the insecurity of that man, allow himself not to be in a relationship. Not to be, a man can be in any type of relationship, but define the word relationship now. Because if a man say we are in a relationship, I want him to find a definition of that relationship.
Exactly, because they have different now. You're right, but
because you have different relationships.
And they have different meaning to them what
and
a relationship
you have different
is.
meanings to what a relationship is.
Yes, ma'am.
So at the end of the day, don't tell me we are in a relationship.
You're not showing.
Because my vision on my expectation of what a relationship means to me have to be at least fulfilled by 85% of me being in your realm. And if I'm not fulfilled 85% of me being in your realm, there's no relationship. It's just whatever satisfies you, whatever I'm getting from it, that's where the boundaries are. You get me? Mm-hmm. So my thing is that because I'm a nurturer, I let people know, like I told them, I said, Joseph, you are hurt. Your baby mama got married to another man. And you never thought about your own happiness. You thought about your own selfishness. So instead of think with the head right here, you think with the head down there.
I messed up.
Because no man at 35 or 40 or 45 or 50, if you're just fucking someone, excuse my language once again, guys, because, my mouth can get off when I want to. If you're just sleeping with someone, well, that's a more positive word to use. That's not life.
You're not living.
You're not living. Because, and it's not secure. And then the question that I said to him, what if she gets pregnant?
Exactly. He didn't know what to do.
When we get to that point.
Yeah. And that's why you remember, I noticed I just be quiet and I start listening because my daddy always say, Toya, sometimes you need to shut up, sit down and just listen.
When we got to what point?
To when he was talking, he said me got quiet and I would just start to observe.
This man about to be 36 years old. What point are you talking about?
But when
See, that's the reason why man and me don't pray to a certain extent. I'm straightforward. Mm-hmm. And if you are not ready to accept what I have to offer, then I will pull back. Because life is too important. Life is not short. Life, the one that I got to live, is too important.
He was in denial because you said, okay, I haven't been in a relationship for 9 years, but I'm having sex. Why haven't you not been in a relationship for now? Because of what happened to you in the first place. You don't want to mess up. So you think it's easy for me to just have sex with them and call it day.
But see, a man like that in front of a group of women already try to stake his territory. Okay? Mm-hmm. And he knows what he wants out of 6 or 7 women that's in his surrounding. One of those women is going to have that casuality with him. Men are wise.
That's true.
Women are smart. But a powerful woman that man is scared of is when a woman is wise and a woman is smart. And they can't take that. Because they think it makes them feel like they are less of a man. And you don't have to be less of a man. You just got to be a person that's living. A lot of men, the reason why they are in their position they're in, because they're not living. And life comes to us that you have to live. And when I say the word live, people might say, what the hell are you talking about? I got my car, couple of house. Man, I got around 5, 6, 10 kids, you know what I'm saying? I already got a piece of the American pie.
No, you haven't.
No, you don't.
I haven't lived it.
You know what the American pie is? Not use the word. The worldly pie is? When you can find someone that you can fight and agree on things with and disagree on things with, and they're not going to be behind your back doing stuff that you don't like. They're going to be straightforward. And that's what makes the difference. I know what I see, and I know what I got to be careful of. And I know what can be for me. Because out of, like last night I was telling you guys, like out of many, you guys were like, there's so many men, and it's only, it's 10 men for every woman or something like, no, it's one man for 10 women, 1 man for 10 women. Bullshit.
Not too much.
1 man for 10 women? No. If statistics allowed you to utilize that in your brain, self-manifestation comes a part of you, and logically it goes into your brain and into your secretion. It tells you to offer this to the universe, and when you offer this to the universe, it does not make you smart. It makes you an idiot to allow yourself to deal with society. Because you are not alone. You know what I'm saying? But I just think the problem is that if women stop making men think that they are so superior before they become superior. You get me?
I got you.
Then man wouldn't be so childish on the things that they do. And woman wouldn't be so vulgar in vulgarity in the things that they come to scandalize themselves in front of a man. Because it does make sense. I am not going to offer you who I am unless I see who you are. You might try to show me who you are, but guess what? That don't mean anything to me because I know who I am. So my difficult challenge with man is they don't know who I am. They think they do, but they don't.
Only what they want to see.
It's only what they want to see, because what I bring to them and what I offer. But in the back of everything, there's a selfish way of how we look at things in life and the expectation. Now, the ignorant of a lot of people will say, like everybody last night, I'm like, first of all, one girl said, what did she say? What one girl said? One girl said she is with her baby father because of her child.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do that.
You're not looking for love. You're not looking for love. You're looking for expectation. And expectation is where you at. Now you're going to be that woman that becomes thirsty, ignorant, angry, and never will be in the society. Like, I got so much men that communicate with me. Sometimes I say to myself, but none of y'all want to really be a true man. Because a true man is going to come with nothing behind his tail. Now they are man, but remember the word is true man. And a true woman is not going to carry anything in her bosom when she comes to a man. Her life will be crystal clear. See, there's a difference when what you look for in life and what's offering to you. I don't want what's being offered to me. And that was the whole thing that I was trying to tell you guys last night. When you guys saying statistics, I don't give a damn about what goes on in the world. I worry about what goes on with me. Because that's what's important. When I can be positive and keep myself in A well-grounded, and we all make mistakes. We are not perfect, because I'm not perfect. Shit, I'm a wild person. But my thing is that I know what I can give, and I know what I cannot take. And the things that I cannot take, I'm not going to give what I can give, because it's not going to be accepted on the same level. So a lot of time when we are thinking about life, some of us are so hurt, we're so selfish to cling to others because we are hurt. Well, if we sit down and think about, we need to worry about ourselves. But when you say worry about yourself, that doesn't mean you cut off certain things with a person. Girl, you know, I got my kids I got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about no man right now. But that's not what it is. Girl, you know, my baby daddy left me. You know what I'm saying? He cheated on me. But then he cheated. When your baby daddy came to you, he was dealing with somebody else. What did you sacrifice? You're going to get the same treatment. What have you sacrificed? Nothing. Still getting over this mess. So, a woman that gets a man, that's a man, and you got good men from different areas of the world. No man is bad. No woman is bad. But my philosophy is, a woman that sacrificed things in her life is going to get the king that sacrificed things in his life. Come on now. Come on now.
Because you're right, because I do sacrifice on a lot of guys that don't. They get on my nerves, and I'm like, ugh.
No, but you don't get what I'm talking about, sacrifice. You're thinking I'm talking about sacrifice of material.
Okay.
One of the things that is sacrificial in life is having another human being from the womb. That's material. A child is a material part of life. Because my philosophy is, in order for the world to be better, the universe had to make a womb and a sperm to come together to bring a child on this earth. The blessing of me and you being on this earth is the blessing of the universe that wants us on this earth. A woman is a vessel. A man is a chain. And when that vessel clings to the chain, there is a commander of life. You get me? Mm-hmm. That commander of life is the living. In our mind, we use that material part of our life with our kids and our loved ones and a family, and we use it as an excuse for the ability of who we are. We hide behind it. And when we hide behind stuff like that, people like me can see it. I don't have nothing to lose. And I have a lot to look forward for. Remember, I didn't say to gain. Because if I say the word to gain, I'm conceited. So I have nothing to lose, but I have a lot to look forward for. Because life journey is to add and not to minus. You get me? Mm-hmm. So when you're looking at life and you keep minusing things, what you do, you keep going backwards, right? Mm-hmm. It's like your life goes backwards and your life goes backwards and you never will go forward. And one day you wake up and you said, what the hell am I doing? I'm repeating the cycle. And if you don't want to repeat cycle of life, you humble yourself and you let life take control. Because you have no control. of what life gives you. It's just like yesterday when the guy say he's into a casual. He's not looking for a relationship. You know what I saw with every woman in here? Oh, come on now. I see everything out of every last one of y'all.
We can change them. That's my problem.
No, let me tell you. The woman that had the dread, that lived with the baby father, was flirting with the guy. Okay? What was I doing? I was teaching, right? See, I know Joseph. So I can go back and forth with Joseph because of the simple fact that I know Joseph. So I was being the mischievous one. I don't know if you noticed that. I was being the mischievous one because guess what? When you already know a person, you can flip them into what you want them to listen to. You can try to break them.
Well, yeah, because I said that.
You know,
I said something to her, son. You're getting calm down.
Right.
You remember I said? She said no.
Now the lady that got the baby here, she was lost. She was lost.
I was giving in. I was intrigued.
You was just intrigued. You was just trying to be into it because you was trying to study who he was.
Yeah, I do.
Where you was trying to find his weak part. See, you guys can't play with me because I know exactly what took place yesterday.
I will get your number, but I don't know. I'm trying to see what he'll do.
You was pulling his weakness towards you.
To see
gravity. To see if he was going to come into your calling. And I saw that.
It worked.
The other lady, she was like, I'm waiting for my man to pick me up.
When you said he flirted, I didn't know he was. Because I can't tell. I'm going to be honest. I can't tell when a guy flirting or anything. Because all my life, I have always been in a relationship.
You can't tell when a man flirts?
Because when you say he was flirting, you said he flirting. I'm like, I thought we were just talking. I don't pay attention. That's my problem.
When a man flirts, they use their eye.
And I wasn't
before they use their mouth.
I see him staring, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm just trying to get in, trying to see if I can get something else out of you.
When a man flirts, he first uses his eyes before he uses his mouth.
Because I looked at the fool, so I didn't think he was going.
All right. So can I say this? Joseph is a hoe. That's what I picked up from that brother. And he's a hoe because of his past. That's what I picked up. He's not telling you he's in a relationship. He's not telling you he's not in a relationship.
Common sense will tell he's talking about people sleeping with them now.
He's talking to other females, and he possible could be sleeping. He possible could be sleeping with someone. But then again, he probably not. But women are so always smiling. And, you know, I know somebody is going to say, so why you... I'm not going to talk about my personal life because, like I tell people don't know whether I'm married. People don't know whether I'm single. And I don't bring that out on live camera. So, you know, because I don't bring that out in my business, that's nobody's business what I'm doing. So I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't bring my personal life to the camera too much. So I'm going to kind of pull back on that.
But right now, this is like, what I told my godmother, this is like a learning experience for me. Because when I said I have always been in a relationship, I have this is my first time. This is the longest I have ever been single, ever in my life.
Well, you're like a sprout right now.
So I'm learning as I go and figure out what type of people are out there,
I mean, people come in shades. People come in shades. I don't run behind a man. I'm sorry. I've learned. I do not run behind a man. And the reason why I don't run behind a man, because when a man sees a woman, he knows what he wants. But that doesn't mean that's what he's going to get. Because the Bible says, seek and you shall find. And then the Bible says, she will or not chose you. So when chosen, that doesn't mean that she will choose you back. Because she's going to say, well, I got Peter, Pan, Paul, Mike, Tom, John that is seeking me. Because I am the vagina of the world.
But since you...
The heart.
Since you got majority of the thing right about what I was trying to do yesterday, let me see if you're going to get why. Why you think I got his number?
To play with his head.
Get on my damn nerves.
She got his number to mess with his head to see how far.
I kind of did. Because, I wasn't going to text her. He texted me out of nowhere.
I knew Joseph was going to do that.
I wasn't going to.
I knew he was going to text you. Or call. Nowadays, people will text.
I wasn't going
You could not see that man weakness when he got up and said, go for what you want.
Yeah, that was the cue that you was going to give
He
it to
like women that approach him.
I know.
And that tells you, because when a woman approach a man, she become the male role in the relationship. When a man approach a woman, he become the male role in the relationship. I don't approach man. If a man have an interest in me, then if I feel that the interest is important, I will go with the flow of how he is and watch out for how I pursue around him. Because at the end of the day, I give a man 2 months, most of the time, 3 months, and they start messing up. Man mess up 3 months after you start talking to them. Some will go into 6 months, and then that's when you were like, for real?
That's true.
And then they start breaking down the chain. Women do the same thing. Because when a woman is not about nothing, like if she just wants a man for his money.
Yeah, they pretend to be what you want until they get.
Right. When a woman wants a man for his money, she pretends that she is the one. And then a man can be so blindfolded because he can't see. He sees her beauty. And he don't sit down and think about all the things on the reason why she can be a pretender. She can act. And that's not real. So I think I did my 45 minutes, right? Because they say I got to do 45. I got to do up to an hour. 20 hours. I got to work 20 hours a week on YouTube in order to keep my money going. Just come up with something. Recently, I'm just doing daily blog because it's part of the things that I do. But I don't really, get into, but I know Joseph is just a tender-hearted person at 36 years old.
I did got his number because I was a little bit curious to see.
I know you was messing with that man, but you know what? You played a male role. I'm just letting you know.
Male role in a relationship.
She played. Look.
No.
I'm not showing you. She played the male role yesterday by asking the guy for his phone number, which was kind of cute. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest. If that's what you do with your past relationship,
no, I haven't.
The man approach you.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're still playing. But you still flip and play the male role. So you a male role
in a relationship.
You always play the male role.
Take care of them.
So what you
a job.
Exactly. So you need. So if you realize that you always play the male role in a relationship and that's not what you want, you need not to approach a man. You need to flirt. You need to just flirt with a man and see him for who he is, and if he have an interest in you, then he will pursue you. But if he start coming through the back door, which a lot of men do, when they see strong-headed women, they come through the back door. They play the game.
What made me mad is 3 weeks before I came here, I was talking to someone. He has the nerve to say,
Women do the same thing too.
You have the nerve
Women
to say that
nowadays
I
is
have-
doing
my
the same thing
standards
as men
are-
doing.
My standards are too high, and you're doing too much. I said, what the hell you want somebody to sit there at home and do nothing and follow you around? It's not me.
Oh, he said his standards was too
My
high.
standards are too
Your
high,
high- your
and I'm
standards.
doing too much, and I can be a little bit too intimidated.
Well,
I'm not gonna sit
he
there and
did he
watch
thought
you.
about it when he decided to put his penis where
I haven't
it doesn't.
had sex.
Oh, isn't that your baby father you're talking about?
Somebody I was just talking to, trying to get.
Well,
to know.
that
That's
was
what
an
he told
excuse
me.
to say I don't want to actually communicate with you anymore. That was just an
First it was
excuse.
a sexual conversation,
Anytime,
and when I said, "No,
anytime,
that's not what
and
I
it
want."
goes for male and females. Anytime you start getting, he texts you. Give me the phone. Look, call him. Don't text him. Call him. Man and woman in the millennium like to text. I will call. I will pick the phone up and I will call. But if I don't call, that means I need a break.
He said, "Good morning, my friend. How was your night?"
Oh wow, he a player.
I'm playing too. I love to play. I'm great.
Well, y'all keep playing them games. Life is too short. I don't play games. And I am hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast. What we gonna eat for
What
breakfast?
you want? They had to drink me some food.
Oh man, I left my food in the refrigerator.
I got you.
I left my food in the refrigerator because I got my juice, my raw juice. But anyway, guys, just to say that yesterday night was a quite interesting night because we had around, was it 6 women and 1 man in the shop, and that was my male client, and they all kind of bring him down to a level where he couldn't even rise back up. I was just being the little instigator about it because, you know, I can't really go too far with it. And 2 of the female, it was 7 females.
Yes,
They went and had tea with the rum yesterday. So let me just say this because, you know, I think people think because I serve liquor I drink it. I don't. I don't drink what I serve. I don't even drink the liquor because I feel that if I drink the liquor, it's not me. So it's just there for my clients and for my products because I make soap with that.
You make what?
I make soap with that liquor.
Oh.
I make soap and I make perfume with the liquor. That's what I use it for. That's why I got to go to Jamaica and get some more because you know what? I forgot. I know someone that can help me get it. Yeah. A matter of fact, I'm going to text him to let him know that's what you do.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
She's talking to her
Hope you're
male
doing
friend.
great. What you doing at work?
I set her up yesterday with the guy. I am just so horrible.
Did you eat breakfast?
Joseph. Put him on speaker.
Oh. Don't put you on speaker.
Put him on speaker. I need breakfast.
All right.
Put him on speaker and tell him that I need breakfast.
She said she need breakfast. Oh.
Okay, well, bye. Bye, Felicia. I am horrible.
So how
But guys, let me go ahead and look. The eyes are still puffy. Look, my eyes are still like really puffy.
Able to stop me here.
And I need my eyebrows to be done.
No.
Bye. I think okay. So I have 32 seconds to go because I have to make sure that it is correct. So I got 30. Okay, and it's done.